The black slug, also known as black Orion, European black slug, or large black slug an 8L, is a large terrestrial gastropod mollusk in the family Pharinidae, the round-back slugs. Land slugs lack shells like other terrestrial mollusks such as snails. Without such shells, slugs produce unappetizing mucus that may also contain toxins to deter predators. Additionally, terrestrial slugs produce two other forms of mucus that facilitate locomotion and prevent death from drying. Such mollusks are hermaphroditic, preferring to find mates. Slugs most often function as decomposers but are also often omnivores. An 8er is one such slug, decomposing organic matter, preying on other organisms, and consuming vegetative matter including agricultural crops. Native to Europe, the black slug is an invasive species in Australia, Canada, British Columbia, Newfoundland, Quebec and the United States Pacific Northwest. The black slug is generally deep black, with some adults being brown or even white. Generally, pigmentation darkens directly with increasing latitude. Young specimens tend to be brown or ivory whitish, turning to gray before becoming characteristically black at maturity. Rust brown individuals are arguably classified as a separate species, Orion rufus red slug, and the two can only be distinguished by dissecting the reproductive anatomy. The following can identify an 8er. The foot fringe is black. The tubercles are large and elongate. The sole is blackish-gray. The atrium and vagina genitalia are considerably narrower than is the spermatheca organ for storing sperm. The oviduct is narrow while the spermatheca is spherical. Like other terrestrial slugs, the black slug is a hermaphrodite, preferring to find a mate, often several, but can self-fertilize. After mating, the black slug seeks a dark, moist environment such as beneath mosses, occasionally within topsoil, to lay its eggs about 5 mm (0.2 in diameter. Between August and October, an individual slug lays up to 150 eggs every 1 to 3 weeks, clutches diminishing to 20 eggs late in the season. Juveniles hatch after at least 27 days, hatching later under cold temperatures. Maturation takes up to 9 months, enabling mating in early summer. Black slugs die shortly after laying its last clutch, rarely surviving into a second year. The following describes the reproductive system of Orion, a hermaphrodite capable of self-fertilization. The ovotestis gonad or hermaphrodite gland produces gametes at the proximal end of the reproductive system. The hermaphrodite duct runs forward, connecting to the albumin gland and the common duct, spermatoduct. The male and female gametes separate before entering the common duct. The male portion of the reproductive tract contains the vas deferens and the epiphallus. Aurian slugs lack the penis. The vas deferens connects the spermatoduct to the epiphallus. The epiphallus then opens to the genital atrium. The spermathecal duct versus copulatrix duct is a sac for storing spermatozoa and also enters the atrium. The female portion contains the oviduct. Transferring eggs from the common duct to the atrium. The atrium is further subdivided into an upper and lower atrium. A stimulating organ ligula can also be found in the atrium. Finally, the atrium opens through the genital pore. The genital pore is located on the animal slightly behind and below the right upper tentacle on the head. Like other members of the family Varanidae, the black slug has a pneumostome breathing hole on the right side of its mantle through which it breathes. This mantle is the part in snails that secretes a shell. But in the black slug, the mantle contains the resilient protective structure of calcareous granules. Varanidae produces three forms of mucus: thin, more viscous mucus coats the animal laterally, and thicker mucus is secreted along the length of the slug, facilitating wave-like contractions of the foot that propel the animal forward. Finally, bile-tasting mucus deters predation. All this mucus prevents the slug from dying from dehydration, and the slugs follow others' mucus trails in order to mate or predate. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.